And hello and welcome back. Beautiful, beautiful day. And I've had a little day, to be honest. I've sunbathed all day outside my house. And I had it in my head that maybe I should go out a wee camp. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's a little bit of a breeze. So I'm going a bit of a high camp. I'm not going to say a summit camp because I don't expect to be on the actual summit. Just because of the view in the morning. In my head, where I'm wanting to go today, the better view is going to be just slightly off to the side and down about 30 odd metres from the summit. Yeah, more or less. But yeah, so it will be a bit breezier up there, I would expect, but it'll be shelter maybe as well. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and tomorrow morning it's supposed to be just mint. So my feeling is what we should be in for is just a lovely camp, a lovely summer camp. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the gear on and start heading up the hill, and you guys can come with me. Let's go and have ourselves a Friday night camp. I don't know why I'm even bothering to film right now, because I'm sweating. Well, I'm in that higher pull phase right now, going up Hartfell, heading towards Arthur's Seat. This is the steepest gradient of the whole walk. So once you get past this part, it levels out. It's not, obviously you're still climbing. You've still got double the height to go, but it levels out just behind me there. So I'm going to get cracking on. I want to get up in the next hour, and it gives me loads of time to chill. That's the whole point tonight. Friday night, take it easy, get up, and just enjoy a camp without rushing for a change. There we go. Just at that first half decent rise. Views are looking epic already. You can see the sun just behind my head there. It's got hours to go before it comes down. The wind's definitely picked up though. This could be a finding shelter job when I get near the top. But like I say, I'm going to deal with that when I get there. At the moment, it's all about getting the steps in, getting myself up to the summit, and then I'm going to assess it from there once I'm up. Right. Let's push on. Here we are. Trig point of Hartfell. 8:09 on my watch. It says on the map's 8:08, but I'll give you 8:09. So, question we're here now is where to pitch. Now, our consideration was pitching right there behind the cairn if the wind was picking up. Seems okay right now. That would then give me a sunset, but then it would block the sunrise, which sunrise is going to be over there. Where my head's telling me is to find somewhere at the head of the Black Hope Valley, which then means I'm coming off the summit. So I'll maybe be like 780 by the time I get there, but it'll give us the best chance for the best sunrise. Either that or over there, looking down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to scout around and let's see what we can find. So I think the next footage you'll get will be me at campsite, I think. So that's the tent up. So I've got the wind behind the other side of the tent right now. Forecast says it's going to change. I hope so anyway, because that'll be my door for the sunrise in the morning. I think what I'll do, get all the bedding in first, and then get set up for some dinner, looking out onto the sunset, which doesn't look too bad from here actually. So yeah, let's get the bedding set up, and I'll talk you over what I've got tonight and what we're doing for the evening. Okay, let's check back in a wee. Right, that's the bed up. Let's get that in here. Oh, it didn't blow away. There you go. So you can see that's normal. It's the Seated Summit Etherlight XT. I've got my sleeping bag already sat out with its wee liner that I always tend to put in here now. I just like the liner. You know, it doesn't adds a wee bit of warmth, I guess, but it's just a bit of nice little comfort. So that'll get put in now. And then I've got my pillow that'll go in there. I put it in the little headrest like so. And that's my bedding already. So I mean, it's now 5 to 8. Sun's got about 2 hours to go down. I haven't shown you the panoramic yet, which I will soon. I'm going to get the drone out in a little minute and just capture the site, and then yeah, I'm going to get stacking on some food, I think. So let's give you some footage of where I'm at, and then I'm hungry, and I'm also got plenty of fluids with me as well. And one thing I didn't mention on the way up is because I was out in the sun all day today, I was really conscious of how much I'd been out in the sun, so I wanted to make sure I had loads of fluids with me today. So I think on total it was 1.5 in my bladder, and then it's a 800ml bottle. It's this side here, and then the time I had all my cans I've got there, so that kind of takes it to about 2.5 or even almost 3 litres worth of liquids. So it does make the bag a lot heavier than normal, but I wasn't really want to take any chances with that today. Just felt like it was better to have the extra. Better to have the extra liquids so I don't cramp up. I've got this little habit lately of when I've been camping, I just tend to cramp up during the night. You know, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm spazzing around in my tent with a tight a tight calf or a hamstring. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. And then when you're stuck in your bag and you can't get out of it, it makes it all the more say exciting, interesting. Not. So yeah. Just checking to see what else I need out of my top pocket. I always keep so I've just put out all my plugs and stuff, and then I've got some after sun for later on tonight, sun cream for the morning, because it is going to get hot quite quick again on the way down. And then I've just been pulling out a little wash bag, put that down there. I brought a spare lantern, this big thing, right? Twist. It's actually quite a nice lantern, because I couldn't find a little one. Turns out I left it in the tent. It's right there. No, never mind. I never thought to look. Oh well. Of course, the jet boil comes out. I never go anywhere without that jet boil, which will be getting used for dinner. And then a spare pillow. And I always like to have that extra pillow that I make up. And then a wee seat mat. And then what else have we got? That's just that. I think that's us there. And in there, that's a new bag I've added onto my bag. It's just more for putting in my wet clothes and things like, you know, like rain jackets. But what I've got tonight is I've got my thermal bottoms in case I needed them, and then a down jacket just in case I felt like I got a bit nippy. But right now, I mean, I'm still in here. I am going to put a jumper on just because it's getting that time of night where I should. I don't really feel like I need to. It's lovely. Anyway, let's get cracking on with some jobs. Kind of check back in a wee bit, I think. Jet boil on the go. So I've just got some hot water in it right now. I'm going to try and see, I've never tried it before, if you can put hot water straight into this and then let it sit. I'm just going to have my little skillet out handy just in case it doesn't work and the whole packet just falls apart. If it does work, that'd be quite cool. And that's going to be a side with my dinner, which I'll get to. So I've also got a passion fruit martini. Yeah, found that in the co-op, £1.20 I think it was. So I got 2 of them and a wee Diet Coke. Obviously they'll all get tanned. I think there's a wee gin going around on as well for later on. And then potentially, I might have a visitor. My mate Gary texted me earlier on asking what was up there. I told him I was out camping the night and wasn't going to come, and then just a wee minute ago there he said he was on his way up. So maybe I might have a wee camper buddy in a couple of hours. And I'm hoping he's got more gas because I just shook that one up, and I must admit it does sound a little bit like I've maybe got the cost end of that. I think I might get dinner and that's it. Don't know, I'll get my breakfast and that in the morning, but we'll see. Anyway, let's see how this goes in a few minutes, eh? Okay, so next up, the old favourite, steak and asparagus. And if my pasta's worked right, so I've just left it sit there at the moment, if this works right, this should be really nice. Just my olive oil spirit. Picked up this wee set from Go Outdoors a day back. It's a little MSR cook set. So I'm going to be making use of this wee spatula tonight. Right, heats up really quickly this. So steak, on you go. Oh yeah, listen to that. Lovely jubbly. There you go, steak's cooking. And there's that pasta just sat there doing its thing there. Nice. You just smell that steak coming through. Amazing. Can hear the birds going. I mean, this is just warming up as I've sat here, and I'm just getting so toasty. Lovely, 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 lovely. Well, I was right. The gas did run out. Just as I was at the point of getting the asparagus finished. So there'll be no coffee for me in the morning, I'm afraid. Damn. Not unless Gary is coming up with some goods.
some extra gas. That'd be handy. But never mind, that's alright. So I've just saved some boiling water from the pasta, which I must admit the pasta worked really well, except for the one thing that I did expect would probably happen, and that was that it was the integrity of the thing was just of its parcel just wasn't quite up to scratch. So I guess the solution for that one will be to then put it in a foil container. You know, just I've got loads of them at home that I've been using for making pack meals, so it's actually not that bad a shout, to be fair. Right, so that's kind of what I'm thinking I'll do. Right, so I'll get my dishes done and get everything put away, and get some drinks down me, I think. Yeah. Right, so I'll get a check back in a wee bit, I think, once I finish these dishes. Sun's getting close to my horizon, but still a good wee while before it goes. I think it must be still like 13-14 degrees because it is still toasty. The wind's virtually gone for now, and I'm almost at the point where I kind of want to take my shades off, but I'm looking directly at it, so I'm just getting this sun. Oh, sorry, just getting the sun beaming on me, which is just lovely. Can't wait for it to come down. I think it's going to be a really nice sunset, and I'm really expecting a good sunrise. So fingers crossed we get the jewel tonight. I'm just lying here chilling like a villain right now. Sun's on its way down. Map says 8 minutes to 10, so another 20 minutes. Oh, it's lovely, you know. And there is a bit of a chill when you know, just above me, you know, but because the tent's had the sun out now for a couple of hours, the tent just feels cozy as hell. And watching the sun go down is just amazing. I think when it gets close to the time, I might stick it on the trig and do like a time lapse, possibly. I think. See how cool it looks, because it's just changing colour by the second at the moment. It's just getting more red and more red. You can see on my face, like it's just, it's class. It looks like I'm all alone after all. Look, there he is, there's the man. Zoom in, there he is. I'm pretty sure he's got a new Tarptent. I'm hoping that's what he's got anyway, so let's see what he's got when he pitches up, But he's got about 15 minutes before sunset. And I'm just going to spin, you know, that's actually what I popped my head out with. Let's just show you that, look at that. Coming down nicely.
sunset. So, see what Gary's got brought himself up with. There, that's it. That is it. Just a tarp. Nah, he's bivvying, so he's got himself a wee bivvy bag. Obviously, in comparison, I've got an absolute palace. I was sleeping in. I say sleeping, I'm not going to be sleeping for long because, you know, this time of year, sunrise is like 4:30 in the morning, so, you know, I'm not going to be staying too long in the tent because I want to make sure we get a good view of that as well. But wow, I say it'll not be dark for a while. In fact, it might not be dark at all now. This time of year we don't get it dark. We've got to get some beers and chill, catch up. I'll do. So we spent way longer up than we meant to spend up. I haven't even got the door shut yet, to be fair. One of them nights where it's still alright. You hear the planes coming over just because we're on the flight path that kind of crosses between Edinburgh that way and Prestwick that way. We really are, because we're 809 metres up. It just feels so much northern nears. Really though, yeah, I want to get my bag, get a few hours. I've set my alarm for the sunrise. I'm expecting it to be epic, and obviously he's got to see it because he's in his bivvy bag. He's getting to see fuck all, very much. He's not getting to sleep, is he? It's breezy, but it's not bad. I mean, it is a top of the mountain after all. Anyway, I'm going to sign off from here. So the next footage you'll get is going to be some form of sunrise. And just for the record, I think I already mentioned it earlier on, but no coffee for me because I've got no gas. And he thought I'd have the gas, so he's brought all his coffee and all his gear, thinking that he'd be cadging some of my gas. I've got no gas. So, oh my god, that's one of the first errors I've done in camps for a while, but what an error. And you know the reason, I'll tell you this, the reason why I forgot my gas, or forgot to get more gas than normal, because I spent a half an hour looking for my light, and I bought that big muckle light. Turns out, that thing there, that was attached to this the whole time, so I left it attached from my merit camp. There you go. Damn it. So, be on the ball, son, be on the ball. Anyway, we'll shut off, and let's get a decent vlog in the morning, hopefully with a nice good sunrise. So, just getting the trainers on, and then we're getting down the hill. Everything's packed away, bar my tent. Just very quickly, so I thought I'd explain a little bit about sunrise and sunset at the moment. It's sunset, it's just before 10 o'clock, which is fair enough, but it doesn't burn out for at least an hour. I mean, you are talking like it was midnight and it was still not proper dark. But I think it was half midnight before we started to really see any stars. And then the other problem you have then is the sunrise. Like today was down at 4:33, but really it was light from about 4. So anyone who's thinking this is a good time of year for you to go and get your sunrise and sunsets and start your well camping, just bear that one in mind, that you know you might get one or other, but if either that or you're getting virtually no sleep. In the case of what I did there was I set my alarm, put time lapse on, and just went straight back to bed because it's now just after 7 o'clock. just looking over at that cloud inversion that's down the bottom of the valley, thinking I wish, you know, if we'd gone a bit further south there, that'd have been amazing. That's why I thought about Criffle, but I can see Criffle and it's not got it on me. Anyway, that's enough rambling for me. I'll check in the walk down. But yeah, what a lovely camp again, eh? Alright, well, before the bag goes, see you guys on the way down. Yeah, that's us. Not a mark by a wee bit of flat grass. Same with Gary, nothing there at all. Picking the sticks up, gonna head down. Cracking cloud inversion in the valley down there. That'd be nice to see, but you know, wonder if we'll meet anyone on the way down. Probably not. But that's us, got to start walking. This is something I feel like I keep saying, but that was possibly my best camp of the year so far. Lovely camp. Gary brought a couple of extra beers up as well, so we haven't seen each other face to face for ages, so it was a good chance just to get a wee blether with my mate. Tarp tent as well, gotta say, I'm loving that one, loving that tent. So something I haven't mentioned, I thought I'd mention now on the way out, is this will be my last video before I do a road trip. I'm doing a week-long road trip, taking in the west coast, so Glencoe, Skye, Glen Nevis. This will be out, I think, the week I'm away, but please comment below whether you'd want to see the road trip as a bunch of episodes, so maybe 20-minute long episodes, or maybe one big film, you know, like an hour or so film. You can comment below and let me know what you think. Flies are mental around here right now. Okay, so just a quick note that as you get lower to the ground, lower to water, you come across flies and midges. So for the people who are watching, going, oh, Scotland seems great. It is great, but you need to go high. You know, this is the time of year where, you know, don't stop asking in the chat, stop asking in all these forums about where's the midges, is there any midges? Yes, there's midges if you stay low and stay next to lochs and stay next to rivers. If you go high, they won't be there, you'll be alright, you know, but just keep your midges spray on you. We've had such a chilled night there, met no bugs, nothing, it's been great. So anyway, going to say goodbye for here. Gary's just catching up, he had to stop off for something. Okay, and like I say, the next video you'll get from me will very likely be the start of my big road trip. Like I say, it'll probably take me a few weeks to edit all that, because I know, I've got a lot of things booked along that way, what I'm doing, and I know fine well a lot of it's going to be a lot of footage, a lot of droning, you know, getting the right angle and stuff. I really want it to be quite a cinematic style video, a little bit different than some other ones. So yeah, please comment below if you think you'd want to suffer through watching one big long continuous one, or you want lots of little mini ones, a lot for that one. Alright, on that note, I'm going to say goodbye from Moffat Mountain Adventures once again. Another camp up the summit of Hartfell, 809 or 808, depending on where you look at it in the maps. And for now, I'll see you on the next ones. Take care.